Yes, family. So, can I meet you up for this, Lynn?
Some chicken.
No doubt that door. I'm not gonna eat nice. I watch while Lynn prep this thing up, alright? You guys didn't see me make the salad earlier.
I already know. We can't get this already at a restaurant.
Mix it up. If you go into a restaurant, this is what you probably get.
Welcome back.
Been a long week. Alright. What you cooking?
Some stew peas.
Oh yeah? Okay. Alright. We'll come check it out in a minute. Alright, let me put my stuff up and I'll be in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yes, family. Give thanks to another great rise. Well, I am back in the house. I know you guys missed me. But for all the people that have been following me, no anytime you don't see no videos from me, say I'm on the road working. So just come in, just come in from a week-long mission, and then decided to make me some nice, delicious food, So I got help her in the kitchen still. But yeah, man. See, range out there. So we still have snow in our backyard. It is still snowy. Chloe's out here somewhere. Chloe! Where's Chloe? Oh, there's Chloe. Alright. We are here. Yeah, see that? My pond almost, my koi pond is almost frozen. Well, not all completely frozen on top. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, still got a lot of snow in the yard. So, yeah, a lot of work to do. It's cold, it's in the single digits. Alright. So, what better comfort food than some stew peas. Alright. So, yeah, man. We're gonna cook up some stew peas for me. Alright? So, with some rice. Yeah, man. But we can't do not the yard right now. Alright? So, you guys, stay tuned and see how this thing comes out. Alright? See you shortly. Yes, family. So, yeah, man. Then I prep up a 4-meat stew peas. Yeah. What kind of meat you have for this, Lynn?
Some chicken, some pork, some beef, and some salted pork tails.
All right. Want to hear that? Boy, I stood out that door. I'm not going to eat nice. Yeah, man. So, I'm going to go and stay tuned. Then I'm going to prep up them thing. Yeah. All right. I'm going to come back down and help her still. Because I can't make she do it by herself. Yeah? So, I'm going to go and stay tuned. And just go and watch while Lynn prep this thing up, alright? Stay tuned. Alright, so Lynn have the kitchen today, See, so it's our thing, say, my kitchen, my rules. So, I'm gonna follow the rules. So she's gonna season up all of the meats then. So basically I'm gonna use the same seasoning because they all going in the same pot, so I don't really need to use separate seasoning for each of them. Alright? So she's gonna season up the meats and let them marinate for a little bit. See, the peas over there, so she already put on the peas. Peas are going to cook. Alright. And then she gonna add in, once the meats then season up, she gonna add them in. She gonna make them marinate for a little bit. Add them in and then cook them down. Alright? So I'm just gonna stay tuned and watch the process. And then do her thing in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get my apron. I'll be right back. Mix this up already?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see, we get all the meats them seasoned up. We never really do much still. I mean, I go put on the garments, you know? By the time we reach back then, down the meat. So, what should I do now? Should I go drop our seasoning in the pot and should I go put all the meats in the pot. So. And this is just the early seasoning, you know. So, I'm gonna put more seasoning in there later on just to get a nice like a flavor for now. And then we'll drop in the meats. So that is the pigtail. I don't know enough on no. I was talk about my pork, you know, I like my pork, so I'm go on. So that is the pigtail. And what's next?
Pork.
So regular boneless pork loin. Right?
Yes.
Sliced up. So we slice up everything in our cubes. And then what's that?
Stew beef.
Stew beef. Oh, this is really a meat soup, or meat stew. A lot of stew beef. Ooh, might need a bigger pot.
Well, we got another one that's bigger.
And then what's that?
Chicken.
Chicken
Boneless
breast.
Chicken breast.
Chicken breast. You see that, people? Yeah, man, you're definitely gonna need a bigger pot. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger pot. Yeah, we're gonna transfer that to a bigger pot, definitely. Guys, that's full already. And the meat. I mean, the meat them all cooked down still, but yeah, let's.
Have some more room.
We're gonna transfer this to a bigger pot. All right, so stay tuned. We're gonna put it in a bigger pot, and then we'll make it cook down, and we check in on it now a little bit. All right, so see you shortly. Yes, family, you know, check in down in a cave here. Yeah. Well, my team is out of the playoffs, my Ravens. But that's how it goes still. Sports, right? Sports, so it go. But we still love my team, you know, no matter what, you know. Yeah, man, go Ravens. Yeah, so, you know, I'll go check in on my brewery. Yeah. Make sure everything is still straight. For those of you that saw when I put my my brewery together, my kegerator together, so you know, I have a little, after a long week of working, yeah, need a beer, you know. So all the amenities of home. Small mug, I go for this time still, you know, not going for the giant mug. All right. So, yeah, man, I'm going to say cheers to my Ravens. Yeah, man, we'll soon again next year. All right? I'm not care who win the Super Bowl after that still. But good luck to whoever win, except the Chiefs. No offense, Chiefs fans. All right, so, cheers to my Ravens. And we're going to get back in the kitchen. See you shortly. Alright family, welcome back to the kitchen. So, as you can see, been already prepared up the flour. Alright, you knead up the flour for the dumplings. Alright, so we're gonna let that sit, because you know you have to put the dumplings last, right? We have the coconut milk already set up. Alright, so now we're gonna just work on the salad. The meat still are cooked over here, so the only thing we have to make the pigtail cook down a little bit more before we add the coconut milk and the rest of the seasoning. Alright, so right now just have to work on the salad, because you can't have a good meal without a salad now. Even though you know we are meat-atarian already, but we still like with veggies as well, you know. So right now we're just gonna slice up the veggies for the salad. Alright, I'm telling you already, even though I can't cook, I'm going to culinary school soon. Only because you kind of learn a lot more in culinary school, you know? It's not just about, you know, most Jamaicans, we know how to cook already. Well, I won't say most, a lot of it. I can only speak for my generation, but we know how to cook. But, you know, I have a friend that owns a restaurant, Mataran, big up yourself. And he actually went to culinary school, and he didn't know how to cook already, but he learned a lot more because they teach you. It's not the technical side of it, whereas it's more about the, you know, mixing flavors and all these different spices and all those different things, you know. So, as I'm always telling you, you can always learn, right? You never stop learning, all the way from you're born to you're not on this earth anymore. You're always learning. So my goal is to learn how to do, like, the, you know, the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff, all right? So, you know, you saw me I cut up my cucumber right now. Like, I can guarantee you, so if I go out on culinary school, I probably slice and dice. Without cut off my fingertip then, you know? So, but never do it how me know if I do it right now, guys. You know what? Me need my fingers, you know? Hopefully me make it through culinary school and not lose my finger in between and all that, you know? So anyway, we're just making the salad right now. Alright. So you see me have my lettuce cut up already. I'll add some cucumbers. And you know, most salads usually have, this is what you usually get. You usually get cucumbers, you get some tomatoes, some lettuce, and you know, it's what you like. Sometimes I add some spinach in there, some kale, just depends on what you like. And you know, with salads, you don't want to make more than you need, you know? It's almost like wasting it. If you want to make salads based on the need. So if you make too much, then, you know, salads usually only last a day or two, and then it's not to spoil, you know. And really and truly, the only reason why you see me I cut up all of them is only because, you know, we had these and we hadn't used them, and I don't want them to go to waste. I'm telling you otherwise, I don't waste anything. So we're just gonna slice up them here, so we have them to eat. Just for this, you know, next 2 days or so. So, all right. Cucumbers are good. We're gonna put some tomatoes in there. So, and everything that you see, we already washed. You know, we already made sure everything was washed and ready to go. So, I know the time precious, you know, and I appreciate your time. All right, so that's the reason why we see we kind of prep some of this stuff up, because it takes a little bit of time to get everything ready to go, you know. So this won't take as long. put this salad together. And again, your preference, what you like. All right. So we're gonna cut these tomatoes up. Drop them in the mix. You know, you need roughage, you know. That's what them call it. But at least in my generation, that's what they used to call it, roughage. Your vegetables or your roughages. That's what keeps the gut healthy, you know. And as I tell you, so we don't waste nothing. So my cucumber ends, as you can see, I have a basket over here so with all my fruits, like fruits that we, and that's what I tell you about things where you buy and you really don't use. We reuse them so that for the chicken then. So you see how them all live large already. Alright. So then we have the carrots and then we just have, you know, just run the carrot them over the grater real quick. And we don't really have to like do anything extra special, you know? We just run carrot over the grater. And again, your preference, how you like it, right? If you like the squares that we're doing right now, or we can flip it, right? And we can do some fancy carrots. I don't even know what this pattern is, because it's a grater you have multiple patterns on it, right? So we can do it like that. And as I'm gonna tell you, everything that I don't use, I throw it in the pan, and everything is gonna go into that pan over there for the chickens. All right. So that's another side. All right. Let me flip it again. You can use another side of the grater. Whole different pattern. You know, we talk about presentation, right? It's all about presentation. Flip it again, and you get a different. You get a different pattern. All right. So again, just that kind of depends on what you're looking for on your end result of your presentation, essentially. At the end of the day, it's all going in the same place, right? And I ain't gonna say where it's coming out. So, right now, I'm just gonna get enough to what we need for this meal. Again, we don't need a lot, because we can always make more, you know. And that's why I say with vegetables, you want to, you know, there's a difference. Like if you get it straight from the garden, you can't just get it when you need it, right? As opposed to buying it from the grocery store, you kind of have to bound, you know. If you live in the States or any place where you have to buy it, if you can get it fresh, it's completely different from when you have to buy it from the store. Because when you buy it from the store, it don't last as long in the fridge, you know, unless you freeze it or something like that, you know. And you can do that. You can slice them up, freezer bag them, put them up, and they will last, you know, until you unfreeze them. But that's like, there's nothing better than fresh, you know. So right now we just have to deal with fresh. But again, with vegetables, they only last so long in the fridge after you start using them, you know. So I'm gonna get some olive oil. And you see me only gone for a week, I'm gonna know the olive oil there. Hold on, I'm gonna get some olive oil. Alright, so we like to test out our different olive oils. So this one is a Spanish flavor. I haven't tried this one before. Alright, so we're going to try this one. But this particular brand, and again, you know, we're not advertised for nobody because they're not paying me. But this particular brand is Pompeian, and they make multiple different flavors of olive oil. So if you want to try some of that, they have like an Italian one that's really good. All right. So again, you don't need all of them different kind of seasoning and dressing and all them things. Yeah, See, Lynn said, you don't need olive oil for different types of dressing. Olive oil is more natural and you don't have to worry about all this extra additives and stuff like that. You get just straight olive oil. And then, you know, if you want additional salt and pepper, you can add that to it. Alright? So that's it. Our salad is good to go. We have as much veggies as we need in it. I'll probably add some avocado later, but we have one pear, as I'm tell you, so things is not as accessible here. I have a little pear, and trust me, the temperature is because it's cold outside. We warm up the house inside, and then the pear get ripe too fast, you know. So, I'm gonna check the pear first. So we might have that later when we actually serve the meal. All right. So salad is good to go. We're gonna put this in the fridge, and then we're gonna finish cooking up the stew peas. All right. So we'll see you shortly. All right, family. So that's what I say. Nothing goes to waste. I'm gonna feed my chickens because I haven't seen them in a week. I know they miss me. So I'm trudging through the tundra right now. I know they're all inside because it's cold. So I get them some fresh fruits and veggies, you know. You hear them? You guys hear them? Oh, gate's frozen. Ah, there we go. So I got them some fruits. Yeah, they know what they're about, you know. You hear them? I miss them, miss me, you know. All right. Oh, if I can only get in the door. Hi, chickens. Hi, girls. All right, here. I got you some food. Come on. There you go. See there? Already. One grab tomato already. They got oranges, tomatoes. They got cucumbers, lettuce. Yeah, man. So they're good to go. They're nice and warm, you know. Yeah, man. I'm just going to take this egg while I'm in here. Yeah, we have a heater in here. And really and truly, the heater is just to keep them water from freezing, you know. You know, I have a good friend of mine, he raises chickens as well. He said it's good to have heat, but because of the temperature that we live in, you don't want to give them too much heat, because if they get used to that and they go outside, they can get hypothermia. So that was a good learning lesson. Kevin, respect for that. Yeah, I was going to say, I raised chicken a lot longer than I have, and then just kind of explained to me that chickens are very cold hardy, and these chickens are, funny enough, very cold hardy. Hold on, I see two more eggs underneath here. But I'm gonna tell you, them lay eggs everywhere. All right, so they're not go outside still. It's too cold. Come on, girl, back inside. There you go. All right, so the girls are fed. They got fruits, they got food, they got water. Good to go. All right, so we'll see you back in the kitchen. All right, family, welcome back to the kitchen. So you see Chef Lynn, she put on her hat. She said she don't want the ear falling on the food. So right now, as you can see, all the meats are basically cooked down. So now she's adding the coconut milk. All right, you see, so we switched to the family pot, the monster pot, you know, because that pot was not big enough for the amount of meats and food we have. All right, so what she'll do now, she'll go stir in the coconut milk. All right, and what she's gonna do is she's gonna let that cook down a little bit more, because it's gonna get thicker, right? The coconut milk is gonna, once it starts cooking down, it's gonna make it thicker, and then she's gonna add the dumplings later on. So she already have our water set up here for the rice, and over there we have the rice already washed, as you can see, just soaking in some water. So we just wait for the water to start boil, and then we're gonna add the rice. All right, And then once the stew piece start cook again, you know, then she will put our dumplings in there, or AKA we call them spinners. In Jamaica we call them spinners. It's not the full dumpling or the ugly dumpling which she made the last time, you know. It's gonna be It's gonna be the some spinners. All right. So stay tuned. We're gonna let everything start boiling again, and then she's gonna add the rice to this water, so we can get the rice cooked up, and then we will finish that up. All right. And then we're gonna season the pot again. So as I say, because we add additional coconut milk, it kind of take away from the seasoning. Even though coconut milk have its own flavor anyway, but we're gonna add some more natural seasoning to it. All right. Anything else, Lynn?
Nope.
That's
covered it.
All right. Here we go. So remember me telling some now take over the kitchen, I fear kitchen today. So, you know, we're gonna check in shortly. All right. So sooner shortly. All right, family, welcome back. So, see, soup is a bubble up now. So Lynn go over there so she need earlier. So now she can just add up the spinners then. You making any ugly dumplings today?
My dumplings was not ugly. I resent that. Some spinners.
You can't make spinners ugly, because spinners is just spinners. But if you need dumpling right, them can't be ugly. As what I said, though, as long as you can't eat it, that's no matter how them look. Some people are good at making dumplings, you know. Lynn is not there yet. She's getting there. But spinners, yeah, man, she's good with spinners. So as you can see, she just add the spinners them to the pot. And as I always say, we eat this with rice, you know. You know, it's a Jamaican thing where you put, you know, some small dumplings in your stew peas. But you can put whatever you want to put in there anyway, you know. But growing up, that was a thing, you know. It's like it's a treat. It's like an additional treat to the. Granted, you already have 4 meats in this already, so that is a treat in itself. But you always look for some spinners in your food, you know. Lick a dumpling them. Yeah, see there. She'll make them right now. And what happens is, if you have like, you know, extra flour left over, you can make 1 or 2 dumplings and drop in it. But again, your preference, you know. As you can see, she just pick them off. Let me see what your spinners look like. Show the people them what your spinners look like when you roll them. I would call them spinners. You see them? So just some little long dumplings. Alright. So then I go finish up our spinners them, and then we're going to put on the rice. And that's the meal, you know. All you have to do is just wait for it to finish cooking. Alright? So maybe sure you drop one or 2 ugly dumplings in there.
All right, just a couple.
All right, here you go. So we will see. All right, so you guys stay tuned. We'll see the shortly. Back in the kitchen. What's going on? Oh, got a couple ugly dumplings in there. All right, then stir them up.
Leave my dumplings alone. At least they'll taste good.
Said no woman ever. Leave my dumplings alone. All right, so all the meats are cooked. We're just letting the dumplings cook down, but Lynn's gonna add a little bit more natural seasoning to it. So she's gonna drop 1 pepper and then just drop the rest of the seasoning in there. Some scallion, yeah, break them up, yeah. You put garlic in there, or you put garlic in there earlier?
Yeah, garlic went in earlier.
I'm getting some more time, you know? Because as I said, the food lose flavor because it takes so long to cook the meats. So you want to but the one thing you need to add is natural seasoning. You don't need to add no more salt or nothing like that to it. Just basically just some more natural seasoning. So she have some rosemary, some thyme, some scallion, and she have 1 pepper in there. All right. So now she gonna do now, she gonna just turn on the stove, she gonna cover it back up, turn on the stove, and let that finish cooking. Basically, we have it on the dumplings them to cook. Once the dumplings them cook, all of the flavor will be infused into the stew peas. Alright? So now she gonna put in the rice, another pot. And generally, that's the custom, you know. We usually eat white rice with the rice. I mean, you can eat rice and peas, but we already have peas, not the stew peas. So generally, if you go to Jamaica, you usually get, if you eat stew peas, it's gonna be white rice as your second part of the meal, you know. So she put on the rice now. She's just gonna make that cook down, and we should be done after this. All right. So we have the salad maker ready. We have stew peas are cooked, rice we're gonna cook, and then once we're done, we're gonna, we're gonna sample it. All right. So we will check in shortly. All right, family. So we're gonna do something we don't normally do. Normally we do the sampler, but because she cooked tonight, most of it, I'm the sampler tonight. All right. So we're gonna set up the plate. All right. So have some pigtail, one ugly dumpling, we'll put our spinners in it, alright? Then we'll put a piece of pork loin, and then let me see if we can find a piece of chicken breast. Piece of chicken breast. Because remember we said 4 meats, right? 4 meats tonight. So, boy, I'm gonna put another piece of I'm gonna put another piece of pigtail in there. I want the plate look, studious. I'm gonna put another piece of the stew beef, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We missed one. And then I can just put some gravy or some stew. Alright? That is it. Nothing want to put on the rice, but I gotta spread it out still, alright? But I am the sample tonight, so never make it the way me like it. Alright? So sampling time. Woo. I'll tell you something. That the natural seasoning at the end, perfect. We didn't have to add any salt or anything to it. Yeah. You can taste all the seasoning. The rosemary, the thyme, even the pepper. And the pepper is not overwhelming. So this is the stew beef. Really good. All right. Chicken breast. That chicken breast soak up the flavor. And then, what's the other one?
Pork.
The pork, yeah. So this is the pork loin. Now, of course, we have to sample it. This salad too, we can have. There you go. All right. So next, at some point, the ugly dumpling them first. Yeah, man, dumpling cook. What that means is, the spinners cook. Remember, Lynn cooked the spinners, made the spinners earlier. And Mr. Jamaican, we alone call it spinners, alright? All right. So we tried 3 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not, these are the pigtail. So I have 2 pieces of pigtail. And right there, so that's what we're waiting on for the final cook. Look at that. People, you gotta live your life. That's all I can say. Live your life. Enjoy what you like. For me, I pork nice. I left none for then. I feel good tonight. I feel good.
Well, the pigtails is all yours.
Well, you're not gonna taste it? Well, you cooked it, so you gotta taste it. So, I already know. So I rotate the camera. Normally it's the opposite way around. Normally she's the sampler. But because she cooked, I'm the sampler. You tell me what you think of your cooking.
All right, some of the pigtails.
You trying to get that out of the way? People should not like pork like me like pork still, but
It's good.
she cooked it, so she gotta taste it. She gotta taste it before we feed the kids, because they gonna come down and eat in a few minutes. So if she didn't taste it,
I never
they
hear the
ain't gonna
end
eat
of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you got a pigtail. Did you taste the chicken and the other pork? That's the, what is that?
Stew beef.
Oh, it's a stewed beef. All right. Yeah? Okay. So that's what? Is that 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4?
2 out of 4.
Did you get, I left you a piece of chicken on there.
You sure?
You mixed it up inside the plate.
You sure you didn't
You
eat
can
it?
taste chicken separate, differently from what other meats taste like. Chicken is chicken. So you have to find it on the plate. You have the pork, you have the stewed beef,
That was
and
regular pork.
you had the pigtail. So where's the chicken? You probably ate it. You probably mixed it in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know the she hide from the salad. She not eat the veggies.
I did eat some of the salad.
Mm-hmm.
See?
What does that mean? You're just shaking your head. In some countries, up and down means no. So you have to tell us what does that mean?
It's good. And I like the salad.
Okay. All right. So I was in Kansas. As I expected, she cooked it, so she should like it. But from my perspective, everything is good.
Yes.
All right. So that is it, you know. We are done. You got your 2 chefs. As always, we I embrace with inner chef is, you know, I not have my chef hat right now, guys. You know, my head did hot. But we are here. But we had a good time cooking together, right? So it was a great joy to come home and have some authentic Jamaican food. You know? I tell you, it's Jamaicanized now, you know. Yeah. Well, it was Jamaicanized long time, but she act like she don't know how to cook the food. Cause she want me to cook all the while, you know. But the food was awesome. So until the next time, all right, we are here. We'll see you guys. Hey, I want to say respect to all my new subscribers. If you haven't checked out the channel completely, go ahead and click on the lifestyle family content. You know, we have a set of videos you can just go in and check out the original videos and you know, actually we just hit a year as YouTubers, so we just try make sure so the new subscribers, you know, go back and watch some of the other videos and see what we're trying to put out here. All right, so until next time,
Good night.
good night. We'll see you on the next one. All right, and the next one is gonna even be much better than this one. All right, I guarantee it. All right, so we'll see you on the next one. All right, take care. You know, I finished the food.
Yeah. You ain't gonna eat it all by yourself.
All right, family. Good night.